Hey everyone, it's Robert Murphy, your favorite realtor and your Metro Atlanta expert. And today I'm going to dive into what is at the forefront of a lot of people's minds when they're thinking about moving to a different city, any city. Is it safe? That's a completely reasonable question to ask because, let's be honest, who wants to live in a community where you don't feel safe? Is Metro Atlanta safe? Is without a doubt the question I get asked most frequently when I'm talking to people every day just like you who are thinking about a move to Metro Atlanta. So today I'm going to walk you through a whole lot of data to give you the information that you need to make the decision on whether or not you feel Metro Atlanta is the right place for you and your family. Let's get started. Hey y'all, this is Robert Murphy with the Murphy Group, and I'm putting up new videos every week walking you through what it's like to live, work, and play in Metro Atlanta. So hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're the first one to know when the next one's up. We talk to people all the time just like you who are thinking about a move to Metro Atlanta, and we love talking about all the great things that the city we call home has to offer. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate in Metro Atlanta, our contact info is in the description, and we'd love to hear from you. As somebody who's lived in Metro Atlanta for over 25 years, I've done a lot of exploring of the many different neighborhoods and suburbs of Atlanta. Every single one has things I love about it and reasons it could be a great place to live. If you're thinking about a move to Metro Atlanta and you're wondering how safe it is, there's a lot of information available to you to help you make that decision. Let's take a look. Now let me start off by saying that if you're expecting an answer of yes or no of whether or not Metro Atlanta is a safe place to live, you're going to be disappointed. As a realtor, I am bound by a code of ethics that prevents me from giving my opinion, because it would be an opinion, on whether or not an area is safe. And that's a good thing for a lot of reasons. First off, safety is relative. A community that you or I might feel safe or unsafe in, somebody else might feel completely differently. Another reason is because crime can and does happen in any community, anywhere in the entire United States. If you did a Google search for the name of a city and the word crime, you will find something. If you're looking for negative information on something, you can find it somewhere. What I can do is present you with objective, verified facts from reputable sources to give you the information to make your own decision on whether or not a certain community, neighborhood, city is the right place for you. First, I'm going to walk you through some data provided by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. They provide crime statistics for the entire state. Now, the most recent GBI data I could find was for 2021, so that's what we're going to go through today. This table shows the different types of crimes, the number that were reported statewide, and the percentage that that type makes up of the overall number of crimes in the entire state of Georgia. Now, if you look at the bottom here, you can see it's broken down by violent crime and property crime. And you can see that violent crime makes up just over 18% of the total crimes committed in the state of Georgia in 2021. It's 18.11%. Now, you might be wondering how Metro Atlanta compares to the statewide numbers. If you're considering a move to Metro Atlanta, you obviously want some more specific information. I crunched the numbers for Metro Atlanta specifically, and in terms of the percentage of total crimes for Metro Atlanta that were violent crimes, that percentage was 18.6%. And as you can see, when I scroll down this report, it's got the information broken down for Metro Atlanta specifically. And as I scroll down, you'll see that it's got the totals there at the bottom. Again, this information was provided by the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. I'm going to put a link to that information down in the description. Also, if you want me to just send you the report, just shoot us an email. I'm happy to email it to you as well if you're having trouble finding it. I can tell you a lot of times it can be difficult to find statistics. You got to dig through a lot of information. Now, I totally understand if you're thinking to yourself, yes, that information is all well and good, but that was for the entire state of Georgia. I'm looking at Atlanta. Or if you're thinking to yourself, that information was for 2021, it's about to be 2024. Do you have anything more recent? I do. This next information is coming from the Atlanta Regional Commission. The Atlanta Regional Commission is the regional planning and intergovernmental coordination agency for the city of Atlanta and the metro area. This is going to provide you with some overall big picture trends in crime for the city of Atlanta. This first graph is for the historic trend in overall property crime for the city of Atlanta. As you take a look at it, it's got the past 13 years, and you can see the overall trend has been decreasing. And this next chart is the historic trend in violent crime for the city of Atlanta. As you can see, it trended down from 2009 to 2018, had a brief stretch of increase, and has since started trending down again. The Atlanta Regional Commission is an amazing resource of information. I'm going to put a link to the website in the description so you can do some additional research on your own. They've got so much great information available. I get it. 2022 was last year. You want to know what's happening this year. The Atlanta Police Department, APD, has a portal on their website where you can see up-to-date information on crimes reported in the city of Atlanta. You can actually see information on crimes that were just reported today. Now, we're obviously not through 2023 yet, so comparing data for just part of this year compared to all of 2022 wouldn't really be a fair comparison. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare year-to-date for 2023 to the same time period in 2022. I'm not going to record my screen for this one. The website has specific information like addresses and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to put that information out there. It's on the website. If you want more details, you can go there and find it. I'm just going to present you with the stats, simple, to the point. And of course, I'm going to put a link to this information in the description so you can find it on your own. If you're having issues finding it, just send us an email or send me a text. Happy to send it to you myself. In terms of overall crime for the entire city, any type of crime that's been reported, year to date for 2023 compared to this same time period in 2022, overall crime is up by 1.8%. Now let's dig deeper into that and compare property crime to violent crime. Year over year so far, property crime in the city of Atlanta, stealing a car, theft, breaking into a car, that kind of stuff, has increased by 7.6%. In terms of violent crime, like assault, homicide, looking at 2023 so far, year over year, violent crime in the city of Atlanta has decreased by 7.6%. I realize those are the exact same percentages. I crunched the numbers 3 different times. Digging deeper into the violent crimes, looking year over year, the same time period, assaults in the city of Atlanta have decreased by 6.7%. And finally, looking at homicides, year over year for the same time period in the city of Atlanta, homicides have gone down by 21.3%. So there you have it. I know I've thrown a lot of information and data at you. Like I said, I'm going to put links to this information in the description so you can go on your own. You can look up this data and do some additional research if you'd like. I warned you, if you were looking for me to say yes or no on whether or not City of Atlanta or the Metro Atlanta area are safe places to live, you'd be disappointed. The fact is, if you're looking for negative information on a city or a community, you can find it somewhere. I would just encourage you to seek out some positive information as well, because Atlanta and the Metro Atlanta area have received a lot of recognition as being a great place to live. And at the end of the day, whether or not a community is the right place for you in terms of safety is a decision you have to make. So depending on what you're looking for, Metro Atlanta could be a great place to call home. I personally think Metro Atlanta is as good as it gets, and it's got something for everybody. I've lived in Metro Atlanta for over 25 years, the city of Atlanta for over 10 years, and it's where we're raising our family. I think it's a great place to call home, and I love talking to people every day just like you who are thinking about calling Metro Atlanta their home. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or make a Zoom appointment right there in the description, because we'd love to connect.